Welcome and thank you so much for joining me. So we are going to be looking at converting to units of measurements that are shown here. And I really want you to think about when we're using decimals, it means it's only part of that unit. So we don't have a whole unit of it. So I've got all of our conversions up here just to help you out, but if you don't know how we got those, I want you to go back to the previous video. So quickly going over that, I know that to change kilometers to meters, there's 1,000 meters in a kilometer, so I need to times it by 1,000. To go the other way, I need to divide it by 1,000. There is 100 centimeters in 1 meter, so to get from meters to centimeters, I need to times by 100. And likewise, there is 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter, so I need to times by 10 to get centimeters into millimeters. And I do the opposite because division is the opposite operation. Just like with kilos and grams, there's 1,000 grams in a kilo, so I times it by 1,000 and I divide by 1,000 to get grams into kilos. And the same with mils to litres. So when we're thinking about this here, I've got 1.4 kilos. So we're trying to get this out of decimal form. Well, straight away I can look at the whole number, and the whole number tells me that I have 1 complete whole kilo. So I'm going to be putting 1 here. Now it's got 0.4 kilos, 0.4 kilos. We want to get the kilos into grams. So to do that, we need to use our understanding. We know that there's 1,000 grams in a kilo. So to get kilos into grams, we need to times it by 1,000. So if I times 0.4 by 1,000, I'm just getting 1,000 times bigger. So I'm moving my decimal spot 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. And that gives me 400. So that tells me that I have 1 kilo and 400 grams. Let's look at our next question. I've got 4.85 kilometers. I would like to change it into kilometers and meters. Straight away I look at the whole number, and that tells me I have 4 complete kilometers. 0.85 tells me I've got part of a kilometer. I'm not at 1 kilometer yet. So I need to convert it. So 0.85 is 0.85. I know that in a kilometer I have 1,000 meters. So to get kilometers to meters, I need to times it by 1,000, which means I'm moving the decimal spot 3 places to the right. And that becomes 850. So that means I've got 850 meters. Awesome. So now I'm moved to my last stage. And now I've got 2.45 plus 0.43 plus 3.8 kilometers. So I need to add all of those 3 together. And then we'll worry about this part. So first, when I'm adding, I need to line up my decimal points. So I've got 2.45, 0.43, and 3.8. 3.8 is the same as 0, if that helps to fill in all the gaps. And then I just need to add 5 plus 3 plus 0 equals 8. 4 plus 4 plus 8 equals 16. Carry the 1. 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals 6. Make sure you put the decimal spot in. And it's 6.68. So straight away down here, I'm going to write, I've got 6.68 kilometers. Now we know that, we are doing exactly what we did before. What's my whole number? 6. So I've got 6 whole kilometers. My decimal is 0.68. So 0.68. It's kilometers. What do I know about kilometers? Well, I know that there's 1,000 meters in a kilometer. So to change it, to get it out of a decimal form, I need to times it by 1,000. So I times it, 1, 2, 3, and that means moving the decimal spot 3 places to the right, and that gives me 680 meters. And there you have it. 2.45 kilometers plus 0.43 kilometers plus 3.8 kilometers equals 6 kilometers and 680 meters. Really hope that helps you out. If you need any extra help, feel free to message me and I'll get back to you.